Or let me check. Everything goes
Hello?
Hello? Hi. Hi, Sumi.
Oh god, I hear myself, by the
I
way. You
hear
have your
myself,
own
by the
tab
way.
open double.
Oh, oh gosh, don't tell me that. It's because I'm next to the kitchen and there's now cooking lunch. I need to check up if we're live on YouTube. Real quick, give me a second.
I have no clue what is going on. I only hear myself and then not you.
Okay, can you hear me
Oh, I hear
now?
you. I hear you. Yes, I hear you.
Okay, it's probably because of the mic. It's new headphones.
Ah. I mean, as long as you can hear me, that's fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay,
Let me see.
yeah, I turned up my volume as well. Now I can hear you fine as well.
I don't know. Okay, let me check if we are live on YouTube
It says
because
live for me here.
oh yeah, last small live exposing 2024 K-pop opinions. Okay, we are live now. Let me
Yes, we
share
are.
it.
Oh my god, it says something about like bannered and whole lot of foreign language.
Yeah, it
Este es un ejemplo de banner.
no, it's just Spanish. Don't be threatened by it.
Okay, okay. It doesn't say like I'm selling Sumi. She's for free, actually, kind of. Oh, someone says hi. Hello,
Hi, Supremacy.
Supremacy.
How
That's
are
a
you?
great name.
I know it's one of the best usernames that one myself have.
Oh, your mic drops again.
Oh, oh wait, I need to put it next to my mouth so
Yeah,
everyone can hear me.
I noticed the same with StreamYard as well. Like I'm very close to my mic. I'm normally never this close.
But it's fun. I've never done this before. I've always wanted to do this. If I'm being completely honest,
Right? This is amazing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Someone's
this
in.
is
Wait, did you share the
this is
link
a
in
full
our Discord
circle
as well?
moment for us. For real,
This
this
is
is a full circle moment. Like you
this is
invited me to
iconic.
your podcast. Now I'm inviting you to my live.
Oh my god, yes, full circle. We're
I'm
having a
about to
Chumi
cry.
live stream now.
Okay.
It even
Oh,
matches.
so the programming for today is I made a community poll, and on my community tab, I made a poll like asking what are some of your K-pop 2024 opinions, and we're about to read them, give our honest thoughts on them, and about some things that happened on the year, maybe some moments that we think they deserve recognition or something like that. How that sounds about it?
That's great. I'm so excited. I just tried to log in and chat like on StreamYard because I know like if I have and StreamYard and the live stream open that it will be confusing for myself.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Oh,
No, the
I
poll
missed
is
it.
still up. You can still like submit your own honest opinions about it in the poll. The poll is still up. I'll delete it when the live is over, so you can still like submit your own honest opinions. Yeah, test comment. We love a test comment.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, okay, does it where it does. It's thinking for a bit and then it's like, oh yeah. Great, great. Oh god, I'm so
By the
excited.
way, when we say honest opinions, we say honest opinions. Sumi and
Oh
I, we
no.
don't agree on everything. We do come to a common ground.
Oh,
Okay, let's
oh my god, this will be my cancellation, I'm afraid.
ours cancellation.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, you're cute and stuff. People just like, oh my god, that's Sumi Hag. No thanks. Ew.
Okay, we had some controversial, some that are something that we can agree on. Let me read this one first.
Hmm.
Estes Armageddon album is so cheap. Redo of what we could have Then the album formed by My World slash Drama Side Hypersync solos. Splitting those projects apart really screw them concept wise too. Ooh, this is actually
Ooh,
interesting.
it is. I'm
Okay,
so conflicted on aespa.
when we say not a thing, we're not conflicted about aespa. It's either they have a good album or in a mediocre title track, or good title tracks and a mediocre album. Consistency who? We don't know her.
Yeah, that, I feel that's the problem. They want like too much at once, and then it's just like not coming together for some reason.
Because let me pull up the track list real quick. We have
Mm.
Armageddon, we have Supernova, like perfect for their concept. We have Long Chat, like why? We
It's cute, but it's on the wrong album.
Bahama, oh Banana, no Bahama.
Oh, banana, banana.
Like it's a fun song, but it should have been on the My World album. We have
Yeah, or
Send
just maybe like the summer release that they had. That was like make more sense to have Bahama on there.
Mine. We I love that song by the way.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh my
so
god.
good. Live My Life, which it always has me confused because I don't think it's a bad song, but why is it here? Why they're doing
Yeah.
pop rock? Set the tone. Uh, Take it or leave it. I don't care with that for that
Mhm.
song. Prologue and Melody, which are the ballads of the album,
I love them.
and Licorice. We don't
But
talk
like
about her. We don't talk about her.
oh my god.
But yeah, what are
Yeah.
your thoughts on this album? Because I thought this album was so messy.
Yeah. I think that was the most common response to the album as well. It was like they're all cute, but like why are they together? It's like what is what and why is why?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, especially considering the next project that I think is the Whiplash album. Let me check it real quick. I, okay, we have Whiplash. We have. Oh, thank you for your response.
Hey.
Flowers. I know you like that
Oh,
song a lot. It's either Flowers or Kill It. No, I think it's Flowers.
I love flowers.
Flights not feelings, which I don't think it's bad. Pink Hoodie.
Oh no.
I hate that song. That song. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I just kind of don't remember those. I thought that like they were okay, but just not for me.
And this could prove my point. Why out of all of 6 songs on this album and 10 out of the Armageddon album, we only remember the title tracks. We don't remember
Well,
any other song.
I do remember the other songs vividly, mostly because I purchased some of their albums, so I just spend more time like checking it out. But yeah, I will say like as a consumer of aespa, like I literally own like a few albums of them now, more than I want to admit. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very conflicted every single time. At least like I know there will be. I feel like at least recently, I feel there will always be like one or two songs for me. But then you're just like the rest is so different that you're like, oh yeah, I kind of get the vision, but I don't get the vision together with the ones that I like. So I'm just like, it's a bit like disconnected, disjointed for me.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking
Yeah,
for. Like disconnected, disjointed. It doesn't feel like a one cohesive project.
yeah.
Especially,
It's like
I know.
three different creators worked on the same album.
Yeah, especially when I know this is low hanging fruit and it's used to drag them a lot, but SM has consistent albums at least before
Mm,
like the pandemic and stuff.
yeah.
Like the moment Espa debut, consistent albums, what is that? We don't know them.
Yeah. I feel that's kind of like the new theory. They do it with NCT as well. I feel like they're just like throwing anything against the wall and then praying like something will stick.
But sometimes it doesn't stick, and if it sticks, it is for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Stick it, stick it, stick it.
The true summer song.
How
I
long
can
before we fall in love?
I can't I can't unsee the hamster and Julie video. I still can't.
The bike video.
I know. So crazy. Okay. Um, this is another SPA opinion which I see kind of interesting to talk about. I can see why Supernova won Song of the Year, but I genuinely can't stand it. It's successful, but it's such a bad song, and I've tried to like it, but I can't.
Oh.
The
Oh, that must
cat.
feel horrible to be like spammed with something and you just don't get the vision.
Oh yeah, totally. It happens
Yeah,
all the
that
time,
happens to
especially in
me all
K-pop.
the time. It wasn't mine, by the way.
I know, I know.
I'm kind of neutral on Supernova. I do understand why it gets the love it does. To say that it's just like bad, I don't know. There have been better like song of the years. There's even better songs in the same year, like multiple actually. Like Supernova wasn't even in my top 100 personally. Ooh, okay, cancelled. Um, but if it was like on my playlist, I wouldn't skip it, and I wouldn't be like, "Oh, ew, look, no thanks." I would be like, "Okay, this is great, this is fine." I just feel
Yeah.
like it doesn't have longevity because it has like no replay value for me.
Oh, that's actually really interesting because sometimes the replay value it's there with a song. This is something that personally happens to me a lot. That replay value is there, but it gets so overplayed that the replay value gets constantly cut short.
Yeah. And the thing is that I haven't even like I've never went out of my way to actually stream it. So how I've already felt tired of it is like a kind of extreme. I don't know. It just
Really,
I feel like
both
it's
both
lacking certain
impressive
layers.
and oh, sorry.
No, 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 no worries, no worries. I feel like
It
it's
feels
just like lacking something, but I don't know what it is. And if it's just like on repeat, but you always feel like it's kind of like so, it's not
yeah
really gagging, then it's like, okay, yeah, okay. We heard this.
yeah. Some personally, I do love Supernova. It's one of my favorite songs of the year. I deleted Spotify, so I cannot tell you how much times I played that song, but I played it a lot. But
No, someone's texting me,
after
sorry.
oh, don't worry. Answer your text because there's another Espa opinion, which I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
okay. It's whatever that opinion, but I think it's worth talking about. 2024 was Espa's years, and they deserved their awards. Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
Hmm.
Espa is one of the biggest girl groups right now in K-pop, so I could see that. For me,
Yeah, I
it's
do feel that it's, oh, sorry, continue.
yeah. Title tracks run super good. Like Supernova, I love. Armageddon, it's growing on me for real. That disappointment video that I uploaded, it's aging so badly. And Whiplash, delicious
One look given whiplash.
for real. But in terms of musical quality this year, I think it will be title tracks up, B-sides down for me in regards
Mm,
to Espa.
yeah. I feel like when I'm evaluating this, it's kind of like I'm taking an average of everything, like how I roughly on average experienced an artist. And I came into 2024 thinking that I would never buy anything ESPA related or like stream anything ESPA related because like beyond their debut, it just wasn't hitting me constantly. And for me, like this was the year that they're, and in my personal opinion, like finally proven themselves kind of not as in like proving themselves, but more like proving themselves to be like general public friendly in a way, like that also casual people can pick them up and actually enjoy them. And I feel like with songs like Supernova and Whiplash, that was just like perfect.
Yeah, totally, I get that. I get that completely. I think
And oh, sorry.
no, don't worry. Continue your point.
Okay, I think also if we have to look at like if we're excluding XG, like not the Tesco is. Oh my my gosh. I feel like if we're excluding what was I was sorry, I'm so distracted.
If we exclude SC of the K-pop
Oh
conversation,
yeah,
I
if
think
we're excluding XG like of the whole thing, like let's say like we pretend like XG got nothing to do with like K-pop and like performing on K-pop shows, then like who else is going to fill that creative void? Literally, like the creative direction.
most of the fourth gen groups are moving into something else. If it's bad or good, that's up to the consumer to decide.
Hmm.
But yeah, especially
Yeah.
the production value on the MVs of Espa always has me super impressed. Like we all know where the money is going.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The photo shoots, chef's kiss.
Oh my gosh,
What was that?
my mom dropped something. My mom
It's a.
dropped.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I think she's okay.
Okay. Okay. I was like, wait.
It doesn't.
She was. She was so
It
shook
isn't a
about
day.
Espa.
It isn't a day in my house unless someone drops something.
Oh my god, sounds my neighbors.
Okay, let's move on to a new opinion. Okay, we don't appreciate Boa enough while we still have her, considering that she retires next year. Well, I know you
Wait, is
have.
that confirmed?
Okay, I'm still confused about the whole Boa is retiring stuff and whatnot. I still think she wants to retire at some point. I think she will if SM doesn't gaslight her into renewing her contract again. I think she will still like do the renewal of her contract or terminate her contract. We still don't know that, but I would be
Hmm.
interesting to see her next move because nobody talks about her release this year, which is kind of sad because we all, even in the fourth generation, people were still talking about Boa.
Yeah. To be fair, like I started K-pop into even before 2005. That was like J-pop. I started my J-pop with her, and I will say like she's like way beyond her prime. She's kind of like actually pushing it, but I feel like as long as like she still enjoys making music, even if it's like for the like few rare people that do enjoy her stuff, then so be it. And I think like at a certain like usually beyond like 10 years of doing K-pop, you should kind of like have to accept that you will just never be the new hottest thing again, that you just will never like have like any number one hits anymore unless it's just like super rare. But yeah, there was like a whole confusion of about like her like quitting or something, but that was actually a comment of her being sarcastic to one of her haters, and she was like, oh, should I just quit then? And that kind of like got so mistranslated to like, oh, she's quitting, and I was like, what? Like, how do we even get here? Like,
Comprehension skills to read are non-existent.
yeah, I feel like if you're just poor at
And
translating, then you shouldn't be translating.
I'm not excluding myself from this narrative. I really thought that Boa was going to retire, and I was like sad. But if she doesn't feel like music is her number one passion anymore, then so be it. Let her be
Yeah.
happy.
Well, the thing is that she said that she wasn't quitting, so she actually clarified after the misunderstanding.
Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of sad that things get translate um mistranslated to Korean in English.
Hmm.
We need
I'm not
I
really
think
sure
we
like
need
what they
more
mean.
reliable sources that translate things from Korea to
Yeah.
English.
Yeah, what also is a bit confusing is like, what do you mean like we should still appreciate her? Like you're acting like she's maybe like I don't know, like passed away next year. Like, like what do you mean? Like, oh
I
my
think
god.
they are referring into we should still appreciate that she's still making music.
Yeah,
So we because we don't know when she's going to drop the towel
retire.
or
Yeah,
decide it's time to wrap it up.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay, next opinion. Strategy. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Take two, one, two, three, and strategy is the first twice title track in a while to be good. Agree. Take
N-
agree.
Oh, oh. Anyway.
No, Jura, defend. I got you. I let you steal here. Ha, have the mic. Defend
Oh
that
my.
song.
Oh. I feel that the quality of music is actually pretty great. Actually, like the song itself would be like a 9 out of 10 for me, but then it's just like Twice vocally ruining it, and it's just yet again like the shouting, the yelling, like the forced vocals that don't sound good. No, it doesn't sound natural or like I don't know, listenable to me. But to be fair, like for the people like in the audience, like I have a singing background, so I can definitely tell when something's extremely strained. I'm not saying like I can sing better than them or whatever, like that's not the issue, but it's more like I can tell like when someone's struggling to sing a song, and that's uh, especially happening in the chorus with Geo, like some other girls, and in general, Twice, just like the group that's been pretty like decreasing in vocal skills over time, and I'm a bit concerned because at some point just becoming like straight up like unlistenable. And yeah, I feel like they did so well with "I Got You," and that was amazing. The quality was also amazing, and the vocals like really pop because they weren't straining because it wasn't like a key too high for them. So yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed on like it's not a bad song, but the vocals just made it like horrible. I'm so sorry.
For me, I think Twice is really inconsistent after the renewal of the contract because
Oh wait, you're muted
oh
again.
my mic, sorry. For me
It's okay.
personally, I
Sorry.
think Twice is becoming more and more inconsistent in the quality of the releases after the
Hmm.
renewal of of their contracts,
Well, it
especially
was even
regarding the
before
title
that.
track
So
quality. No, I'll still defend 2021 Twice. I'll be the Lulu stand. I'll defend them.
someone asked you.
Someone has to, and that will be me. Like,
That's fine.
Scientist
That's
was
fine.
good. Perfect World was amazing. Donut,
Nice, nice.
hello.
Hello. Yeah, to be fair, like I'm one of those rare people that actually like I won't say that like I'm not special or anything, but I'm just like one of the few that's actually able to hear when people sing off. So it's if once you know, you know, it's kind of like hard to unlisten that.
You know, you know.
If you know, you know. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't know how the lyrics go. I'm fake. If you know, you know. And then I went off key as well. I'm twicing. I'm
Oh
twicing.
gosh.
Oh gosh, are you okay?
Yes, I am. Don't worry.
If you know, you know. It's more like that, but yeah. And more power, but that's the thing. I cannot sing with power here.
Me neither. Same.
Yeah, we shouldn't be too powerful. Yeah. But yeah, do we have any more questions?
Oh yeah, for me personally, is it the quality of the music in the title tracks because let's be real, K-pop stars are not listening to albums anymore,
Oh, I
and if
feel
they
like they're
are,
not listening at
and
all.
if and if they are, they're probably like hyping the whole thing up. Like it's okay to admit that some projects have some mediocre or things that you might not like, but
Yeah.
you find objectively good.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, regarding the whole vocals things, the Japanese album that they released was not helping the
The wait,
situation.
like from Twice or XG?
No, twice, twice.
Oh, Twice. Yeah, sorry,
Like
sorry. She doesn't have a, sorry.
that is some of
It's
their
like
most
really late.
demanding, like some of their most demanding material. Oh wait, they're blending something. Give me a second.
It's okay. I'm keeping the stream alive. I guess I'm going so low, 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 low. Oh, I apologize for that. My voice is actually terrible. I just come from a birthday, so um, yeah, just
Okay,
waiting for it
let's
to.
stop.
Okay. I entertained the people while you were gone.
I know you were singing.
Oh my god, exposed. She's like, oh,
Expo-
she said
this
to
is the
me that vocals can sing.
this is the purpose of the live. This is the
Oh my
purpose of the live
gosh.
exposing us. But yeah, the Japanese material of the album that they released, like some of the songs, like "Love Warning," "Here I Am." No, it wasn't Beach Soda. What was the song? Ocean Deep.
I I have no
Yeah,
clue. I didn't pay
oh yeah,
attention to the album.
yeah. I think it's the Ocean Deep with their like belting G sharp 5 or something like that. I would play it, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Hello, Sumi. Are you alive?
Sorry, I was trying to like check the tab to see like how many people were streaming. There it says 2 watching. Oh yeah, there's yeah, people are still watching. I was just like cuz the thing is that if you're a guest, you cannot see like how many people are watching stream.
Oh,
But
there's two
yeah.
people. Oh, there's two
Yeah,
people.
they're
That is
still
quite.
I mean, it can vary. Sometimes it updates very late, so sometimes you can actually have 5 people and then it says 2. So it's better like to like not pay attention to them. I was just curious, like, is there even people before I just ramble in the in the void?
And if we're and even if we were alone, a jumping session it's always fun.
Yeah, true, true. It can be a VOD, I guess. Sorry, but what was your question?
Oh yeah, I think the song that they were like super high singing in the chorus it was Ocean Deep. I cannot
Mm,
play it for copyright reasons, but
yeah, yeah, definitely don't. You would be a strike. No, not like it's not a strike, but like claimed immediately.
yeah, I wouldn't want that. Okay, I think we're done trashing twice. I'm so sorry to twice, but we
Oh god,
actually love
yeah.
you
Please,
guys.
please. Oh, sorry. I need to like set something straight. Like, I really, really have liked Twice a lot in the past. I even own like products from them. I purchased some albums and stuff. Um, I absolutely love them, but it's like tearing me apart that they're like vocally declining or like given like constantly given songs that just like not for their vocals or like not their style, and they keep on like straining their voice, and I feel bad for them, and I hope that they will get better guiding in that.
Yeah, me too. But they're on the JYP, so
Sad.
maybe they should hang out with them mix more.
They could, yeah.
Okay.
Or like Stray Kids.
Well, no,
What?
yeah.
What do you want to say? I was like, do you want to argue that?
No, I was about to argue, but Stray Kids are really becoming into their vocal prime. I think this year.
They already were. They were always a vocal group. Like, what do you mean? Even Changbin can sing. Like, what? I mean, maybe not.
Can you hear my heart beat too?
I
Okay.
feel like it's like just like IN and Yeonjin that kind of like vocally suffered because I don't know, like one of them is very nasal and the other one just like isn't trained as a vocalist because they are focusing on being a rapper. So that's fair. But yeah. I
In
mean,
dancing.
like, still having, like, only 2 weaker members out of, like, what? Like, how
Eight.
many are there? Like, 7?
No, eight.
Oh, 8? Yeah, yeah, oh, right, yeah, they were 9 originally and then 8. The drama.
The drama. I bring
Mm,
all the drama, mama. I bring
oh,
all the drama,
drama,
mama. With
with
my
the
girls
girls
in the
in
back.
the back.
Okay. Next
Drama.
opinion. This is something very, very, very obvious. Rise is seven. Like,
Yeah.
what else is there to say?
Yeah, they're 7 days in a week, like, what do you mean? Like, what is new?
What is exactly what is new? Okay, next opinion.
I love the opinion. They were so like, "This is my opinion." It's like, I don't know, it was
Rise
a
is
fact, actually.
yeah.
Stop
Dropping all the
stop sharing
dropping the
facts.
facts in the chat.
Fact check.
Okay, okay. Next opinion. Monthlies have become the new blinks. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point. They're the little sisters to Blackpink. We all know how
Wait,
things act.
what fandom? Sorry, I missed it.
Monthlies,
What's that?
baby monster.
Oh
It's
wow,
I
that's a
swear
choice of a name.
I don't think it's worse than Daya's, but it's up there with like unserious and nonsensical fandom names.
It's a yeah, it's a choice.
A bad choice. But yeah, I mean, they were a YG group. Well, what else did you expect?
I haven't like actually seen them on Twitter in at least like not on my feed, so I have like
Oh,
no
all
clue
of
what
them
this
are
is
on
about.
TikTok.
Oh
All
yeah,
of
I'm
them
not on
are on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like not under the age of 16, so
girl. I have 20 and I'm on TikTok.
I'm sorry. This you asked me to be real.
I did. I did.
I love you though. Don't worry. I still accept
I'm
you.
your burrito.
You're still my burrito.
But yeah, what else did you expect?
Not
There are
much.
YG group for real.
Yeah, it's
When you
K-pop.
stand a YG group, especially a YG group, you don't have expectations.
I don't know. Yeah, vocally, yeah, but like the rest not. Yeah,
But vocally,
yeah,
you do have expectations, but everything else,
true. That's like the reality. But to be fair, like I feel like it's also an era of K-pop because I was like this is going to sound so old, but like back in the day,
back in the second and
when
third
I
gen.
was still a fan of Big Bang in like what like 2005, like yeah, maybe like also a few years in, like they really blew up and they had like a lot of fans, but I just never noticed like anything extremely toxic. There was like maybe some debate when people tried to claim like, oh, like EXO is doing so much better now, they kind of like missed their shot. But to be fair, like if you look at the stats, that EXO is statistically also like just selling more
Oh,
albums, like literally.
you gotta go, Sua. Don't worry, don't worry.
It's okay,
Thank,
thank you for being
thank you,
here.
thank you for joining in. It's better than having no one, and we'll still defend our decision to talk to no one. Take
Even
care.
if we
Merry
don't know one.
Christmas or
Yeah,
Hanukkah or
happy
Kwanzaa. I don't
holidays.
know what you celebrate. Okay, it's, let's keep talking. What were you on the bank? I believe.
Oh yeah, so there was like some debate on like what fandom was better, but it was never like an actual like fan war that you see like these days when people just like bombard like comment sections or like say like very unhinged mean like stuff. So yeah, I feel I just don't recognize like the original K-pop in this like era of like ever since like 2020. I just don't recognize it's just not K-pop to me. It's just like it feels like kindergarten but extreme.
Oh yeah, the pandemic ruined most of our
Oh, you're from the
perception.
mic again.
Oh gosh, not this mic.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you
I
need to
think
be
the
best
pandemic.
friends with your mic.
This
I'm
mic
also like
hates me sometimes.
you need to be hunched over just like I do. But yeah, what were sorry, what were you going to say?
The pandemic, I think, ruined most of our perceptions about what K-pop used to be, especially in the
Well, it's
era
more
of
like what it
social
is.
media and max exposure.
Yeah. I feel like, well, to be fair, like from a perspective of someone who knows what it used to be, the perspective of like what it's supposed to be now is like really screwed. Um, and I feel like from the perspective of people who just like freshly joined, because they think like this is the normal now, that it always like was like that, but it wasn't. Like this is like polar opposites to me. It's just like you should have been there in like the golden era. It was amazing.
We still had like a rotten apples and stuff, but it wasn't as toxic or
Mm.
maybe not toxic, hostile as
Yeah,
it is
literally
now.
hostile, yeah. It feels like a war zone, but digitally. And the thing is that I never understood the whole like fandom so and so is attacking fandom so and so, because usually when you stand girl groups or usually when you stand boy groups, like, oh, you also stand boy group A and you also stand boy group B. So there's like
And
literally
Cook
no
High.
point. You can always like switch your sides depending on like what is like convenient for you. Hi,
Yeah.
Ninka.
How are you? I hope you're
You're
doing well.
welcome. Perhaps you should say bonjour.
Bon, bonjour. How do you say my love? Mon chéri.
Mon chéri. Ninkook's like,
I do
I
not
need to
speak
process
French, by the
this.
way. Oh, we're doing well. We're japping. We're reviewing a poll that I did on my community tab about some K-pop 2024 opinions. You can still submit yours in the poll. The poll is still up on my community tab. If you want to have your opinions read out loud and we can debate it.
And if you're not scared of me giving my opinion, and I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I will be. I will be nice.
as nice as we can be, because
The
some
thing
of
is
them
that
are.
hmm?
The poll it says unfiltered. Like this is your opinion. It's your chance to be messy for once and not be
Oh,
judged by it.
true. I just had some tea, and the tea is real.
T. Wait, we can pin this conversation. We can pin this
Ma-
conversation and go to the T. To the T. Okay, Mac Cherie.
oh, ma chérie. Okay. Excusez-moi.
Well, tell us the T. Tell us the exclusive.
We're getting language course right now. I love it so much.
Yeah, you're Manon. I'm Daniela.
I'm the European token girl.
Europe. It wasn't on purpose. I forgot that Manon is from Switzerland.
Actually, never. That's the only thing I heard about her. Like she's like the European girl.
Oh,
Merci
she,
beaucoup. I had French in middle school a little, un petit peu.
well, tell us
And
the T.
said
We're
c'est très
talking here in
difficile.
French. We're talking here in French, and I forgot we have T.
You're just like
We have T.
help. I think it's also because like the Netherlands and Belgium, you're kind of like usually lumped together, and Belgium is also famous for like being duolingual. So you have Dutch and you have French. So
Oh,
you're kind of like trying to also learn some French in the Netherlands. It's like well, either you can choose between German and French, but yeah.
it's actually really cool that you guys have the option to.
Yeah, it's like I feel like language is like a gift that you can use for the rest of your life if you remember stuff. Because the thing is, I also tried to learn some Korean just like based on like listening like to songs and like K dramas, but they're like to a like extent you remember like some Korean. But yeah, I feel like if you like really want to, you should like really go and learn stuff. Like just learn the language. It's such
I
a
just
gift
think
in life.
I just know how to say hello and thank you in Korean.
여보세요.
Okay, Jackson.
That's the one newest song, like 여보세요. Um, oh wait, the Jackson one, yeah, that was so funny. I can
Hello, Opar.
actually hear it every single time if like there's a Chinese person in Korean. The only time I didn't like notice it was with the guy that ended up being in like Zero Base One because he was like so fluent in Korean without the
Oh,
accent.
wait. I'm realizing. Are you talking about Ricky or how?
Wait, what did you say? You were very soft.
Who are you referring to? Ricky or how?
How?
Ah, okay,
Oh,
okay.
oh yeah, Ricky's very obvious. Like you can just tell he's a foreigner.
Oh no, no, no!
It's
Don't say that.
I mean, it's okay. Like at least like he's like making a living in a country that he's not familiar with. So I respect it highly.
Respect the hustle, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Well, where were we on? We have the tea, and we can continue the conversation or move to
Yes. The opinions.
yeah, continue to the opinions. Okay, we have another one. This is something that you and I have different perspectives on. All of Blackpink's solo music release here was all good, or at least creatively fulfilling for each member. Okay, creatively fulfilling, I can agree, 100,000%. All good. Well,
Wait, what? Sorry, I missed the group that we were talking about.
oh, Blackpink, their
Oh,
solo
the
songs.
solos. Yeah, I'm very confused. It's not the end of the world. It isn't gagging me either.
They're
It's just
functional pop
there, I
songs.
guess.
They're functional pop songs, and I like a functional pop song.
I'm
For me,
reading.
my personal Blackpink solo out of the post YG era, I think it's still New Woman. I love that song.
It has potential for me, but the new woman, it just sound whiny to me. I feel like
Oh, I
that's the only part where they failed.
oh I do like that part.
I mean, the melody is good and she's singing it well, but I just don't like the way they edited her voice. It makes it sound like metallic and like thus making it a bit like whiny. It's kind of like, it's kind of like grinding against like some metal or something.
I think it's more of an artistic effect with the autotune or the filter
Yeah.
that they might be using, because the music video it's very futuristic and stuff.
Oh yeah, I love Rosie's album. Actually, I shared some of Rosie's music with my parents like earlier today.
Oh, the album and the B sides.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so
and
cute.
they loved it. Because my mom actually, because she barged in my room the other day when I was at work, and I was like, "Oh, I just unboxed my Rosie albums," and she saw my Rosie album. I was like, "Oh, it reminds me of like our because our family cat was also named Rosie." So I was like, "Okay, I have to have it."
That's adorable. For
And
now, my
yeah,
favorite
rosé has
Blackpink
been my
solo is
my
Rose,
like
honestly.
bias for ages. Like
Yeah,
that woman is
overall,
just
I will
perfection.
say Rose. Overall, Rose. But my favorite song out of the whole solo project stuff, it's still New Woman.
Yeah,
I need
it's
more.
like a huge gap for me, like in between like rosé or stuff and then the rest.
Jisoo hasn't had solo music. Not that
Yeah,
we need more.
I kind
I,
of like do want to see her try again. And, like just out of curiosity, like you never know like what she's going to do. Like if she
I
had
would
like
love
her own rain
her.
on it.
Give her an OST, like a good OST. I would
Oh,
love that.
number one girl, yeah. And you should also was the other one like stay a little longer? That's
Oh,
insane.
oh
And
yeah.
also Game Boy. Game Boy is like one of my favorites as well.
The whole album was very Paramore coded, and I love Paramore. So for
For
me
me
personally,
it was like a Taylor Swift. I was like, what does Taylor Swift do?
yeah, you can tell that she wears on her sleeve a lot of her influences and inspirations, like some
Hmm.
some of Toxic till I'm gone. I believe it's the last single before the album. Toxic till we gone, I gone. I
Oh
don't
yeah, yeah.
remember
I
the
know the
title.
one that you mean, like yeah.
Where
Like
she's
Toxic
talking
Till
about
the
her
End?
ex. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that Toxic till the end. It's very arrow coded for me. Like number one girl is very Taylor ballady.
Yeah, there was like a lot of Taylor influence. Like you say Paramore, I didn't hear it yet because I actually like Paramore and that would be awesome, but I do kind of like see what you mean in a way, but I feel like it was like majorly just Taylor Swift's.
Especially with this whole singer songwriting style that she might lean into her future projects.
Oh, I have to agree with Ninkook there. Like the last comment, like Lisa's music is mediocre. I'm sorry. Jenny Mantra is better than Lisa's, but I expected just a bit more from her. Yeah, same.
I could, I mean, I see the vision. I don't agree, but I do see the vision. Like overall, Lisa Solo Run hasn't been like as fulfilling. Like I do not like Rockstar, and Moonlight Floor is just another retro song for me.
Yeah, it's a cover song for me because it's literally Bruno Mars song, but like in a different melody.
Ooh, gee. Mantra, I don't know. I'm still mixed on it. Like I like it more than I did on the first listen, but I don't know.
I guess we're ugly.
I I
We don't understand.
I need more Jenny music.
Yeah, it was underwhelming for what she can offer. That's what I'll say. I feel like Lisa is at least like kind of trying, and I respect that. But it's so far, it's like it's just okay, and that's the
I will.
problem with all their songs. It's like it's just okay. I feel like the only one that actually wowed me was Rose. But to be fair, like if you have
You
like well, like
you didn't
12
like
songs, you're
Kapate.
about to wow at least somewhere.
You didn't like Kapate. I do remember that.
Yeah, but I can listen to it. It's fun, but it's not like something I would like go out of my way for. It's just like, I can listen to it once, but if people keep spamming to me, it's kind of like one of those supernova songs. It's kind of like if people spam it, then I'm just done with it.
Yeah, for me, apathy sounds like something that you will hear in Teen Beach Movie, which the Teen Beach Movie soundtrack is. So I really enjoy that, like kind of like that rockabilly influence that you hear.
Hmm.
It's something that I really enjoy, like that rockabilly style, like
Yeah,
60s, yeah, late 50s, 60s, like rock and roll kind of pop sound. I do really enjoy.
nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean.
Lisa still didn't found her musicality to me. Yeah, I think she needs to stick into something that might work for her. Like we all know she's Lisa, she can do whatever she wants, but does she have to? Is a question.
Yeah, and that's the issue, I think. I think it's like easier, like it's cheaper for her to just make a song that's okay rather than actually trying. Like if she'd actually try, it would take time and she doesn't have time for that and she'd just have to like hop in and out, just like I don't know, be a singer for a while and then be actor for a while and then I feel like she's doing a lot of things. She's like on fashion shows and stuff.
She
Um
was in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. She's supposed to be in White Lotus season 3. She's
yeah.
reportedly releasing her new album in January.
Yeah, it's a bit too rushed for me. It kind of feels like fast fashion for me. I'm so sorry, but it's like true. I'm not
Well,
saying like she's not talented or that the songs were picked like that were bad or anything. It's just like you can feel that there's like no passion in it if you're comparing it to Rose, her album.
for me personally, it's because I think the fast music like aspect that you're talking about is because we don't have a lot of Blackpink content to go off of. So this new solo bombarding of solo content, it's kind of a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah. True, yeah, yeah. Yeah, cuz you have like four like three or four people at once like doing their own thing.
Yeah. Well, I think we're done with the Blackpink section. We can move to another opinion.
Yes, yes.
Okay, these ones are more serious, so proper discussions about sensitive topics. Yeah. Okay. Not specific to 2024, but can we like not say, oh my god, he, she, slash she looks so healthy under any idol that aren't skinny? Giving backhanded compliments that. Yeah, totally agree with that.
Mm, wait, I need to process that. Like, so they don't want us to
When they're when
compliment someone looking healthy when someone's like a bit like more like fluffy.
I don't think it's because of them gaining weight. It's like, oh my gosh, they gain weight. They look so much better. Like that kind of
Oh, it's the
energy.
skinny shaming. Yeah, that's not cute.
It's not cute, especially when we
Yeah,
know how grueling dieting in K-pop can be.
yeah. And there's actually idols that are just literally naturally that thin. I know, like it's hard to believe, but there
Sunny, I'm
can.
giving you the mic so you can elaborate
Okay,
your point. They're blending.
no, no, it's okay. It's okay. It was like my comment wasn't that long. I just feel like that there are people that are naturally that skinny, so it's just like why are we even commenting unless it's like severely getting out of hand, like you're actually seeing someone like starve to death or like you're actually seeing someone like blow it up so much in weight without like any like reason for it. But to be fair, like even then I feel like it's like severely rude to just be saying that in public. I feel like that's between them and their doctor. Oh. Oh, wow. My voice is also cracked, so I had to mute myself for a second as well. Um,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
they're about to blend again, so I hope I can say my point real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to skinny shame or body shame other idols to praise their physical appearance. Like, oh my gosh, they look so good. Like, keep it at that. Give the
Yeah.
most basic bitch white compliment that you can imagine.
It's I don't know, I feel like it's a bit out of touch. Like, imagine, like, you're just, like, at your job. Let's say that you work at McDonald's, and then someone
Yeah,
comes at you after, like, I don't know, working there for 5 months, and then someone is like, "Oh, oh, you gained, like, I don't know, like, 5 kilos or whatever pounds that is." And she's
I
like,
think
"Oh,
it's
you look
10,
much better
11
right now."
pounds. I think,
And, like, it's really weird. Like, imagine just, like, a customer saying that, like, "Oh, you look better now," but when maybe, like, you feel like you gain weight and you feel bad about it. Like, they don't know what's in your head.
yeah, I agree. Because probably some of the idols are not even on diets. Like some of the
Mm.
Iranian idols that are not even on diets, and they probably just like being skinny. And as sad as it sounds, probably some of the idols that are on diets want to remain skinny.
Yeah, it's just like some people just have no control over it, period, and regardless of what reason it is, like, whether that's, like, diet or, like, even, like, a medical condition. So, it's just, like, none of her business. Like, this is a music industry. Why are we commenting on this?
I think we're commenting on this because K-pop is a very visual industry.
Mm,
As much as people don't want to admit it, K-pop is merely visuals now. Music is just some sprinkles added on top.
yeah. It's yeah, it's conflicting for me because the K-pop that I was used to, like, there's always, like, a part that is, um
Jacket, my bestie, how are you, girl? Say hi to
hello.
Sumi. Say hi to Sumi. We have a special guest now.
Oh, wow. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, continue, continue.
Well, I forgot. It's kind of like how I work.
Like in the
Um,
second and third gen that you were talking about how things were
oh,
starting to
yeah,
get more
I was saying,
visually more visually focused, but not as much as we are now.
yeah, it's like it does belong in K-pop because it's an idol industry. So, like, if you look cute or not, it kind of matters. But the thing is that the degree of what people define as cute or define as, like, not cute is, like, really like, warped right now. It just make no sense at all. Like, people are calling perfectly fine idols, like, suddenly, like, too small or too big, and I'm just like, I don't know, they're still cute. Like, as long as they are able to dance okay and feel good and healthy, then that it's, like, none of our business.
Also, speaking of the visual aspect of K-pop, something that I recently found on TikTok, it's in a segment of a podcast. They were talking about music videos and how people a lot of the time don't remember a lot of the new generation music videos because there's so much visual stimulation at the same time that you don't know where to focus. They were comparing, like, I think it was Genie by Girls' Generation, and I think it was, what was, yeah, I think it was Eyelids Cherish My Love.
Yeah, there's, like, too many frames in one music video recently, and I also missed, like, the beauty shots because usually at the beginning of the video and the ending of the video, you had, like, a few clear beauty shots per member, so you can, like, really see, like, who was in the video and what they look like and what their, like, styling is. And then it's just, like, mostly dancing, or, like, when they have, like, their solo bit, you also get like, a bunch of, like, beauty close-ups and stuff. And nowadays, it's just, like, one big dancing music video, and I don't know, like, what's going on anymore.
Some videos are trying to be something that are actually not. Like some of the videos are actually glorified performance videos, which I don't find necessarily bad, but name it a performance video and call it a day. And there's some videos that I actually like. I think one of my favorite music videos that I watched this year was Ice Ascendio because there's a story. Like, what happened to giving us a story in a music video in K-pop?
Well, the thing is that I feel like it's trying too much to be a story. That's my issue with the new, like, generation. Like, everything, like,
Ooh.
somehow feels like it has to be deep and that it has to, like, have lore and stuff. And I'm just like, back in the day, it was just like it was an implied story that you can fill in. Like, oh, there's like some guy breaking up with a girl, and you can just see that. And there's like no more further story to it. And the rest is all just like dramatic shots of like some dude just like, oh my god, I'm in the rain, but I'm hot.
Crying in the rain, looking
Yeah,
beautiful.
like M Black's cry, for example. It's just like, oh yeah, you can tell like, okay, it's a breakup. The boys are emotional, but it's just like mostly just them being sexy in the rain, like um, yeah, love that song. Yeah, so I feel like Gen 4 Gen 4.5 and Gen 5 are just like really trying to like whatever like New Jeans was doing, it's just like doing too much. Like we don't need to be deep about every single music video. Just give me a couple of shots where they look good and then they dance to the chorus and that's it.
Ooh, I like this comment. I hope you don't mind sharing it, Nick Cook. Until 25, I didn't pass the 69 kilograms per whenever I eat. Now I'm 32, I'm more than 90 kilograms. It's hard to lose weight and still on a stable, healthy weight. The only reason that I'm not fat is because I'm tall, quote unquote fat.
Oh,
Yeah,
now I'm
people don't
curious.
talk
Like, how
about it.
many centimeters are you?
Yeah, people don't talk that about it enough too.
Hmm.
Your
And I
metabolism
feel
with
that.
age changes.
Hmm. True. I mean, it doesn't even have to be because my mother used to be like quote unquote slightly overweight ever since like she gave birth to me and my brother. But like she has been retired since like her late 50s. And then she started walking a lot and she just lost like what, like over 10 kilos. It was like a lot. She was like a whole new woman.
I'm a new
Yeah, that's tall. Yeah.
woman.
Yeah, basically, but like it doesn't have to say anything, and sometimes it can be hormonal, sometimes not. Some people can really like, yeah. But I feel like if I'm like seeing like Ninkook's like stats, it's absolutely a normal person. Like that's like a beautiful height, beautiful weight. So yeah, you're wonderful as you are, never changed.
Everyone in this chat is beautiful, and every one of my subscribers is beautiful. Unless you're supporting bad causes, then you're not.
Oh. And what about you? You're also beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Oh, I love that song so much.
Yes.
Words
Uh,
can bring me down.
okay, we're about to be done with the serious opinions. Then we can move on to something more lighthearted.
Yeah, I feel that's great.
Uh, proper T, proper TW for the people on the chat. We stopped talking about the jail situation a little bit too fast. Listen, I don't blame people that don't want to talk about the situation because it might be triggering. I understand that, but sometimes we do have these huge moments in K-pop that are like really bad that we need to continue to talk about. And I think the Tail situation is a perfect example of people that I know I'm sounding like I'm contradicting myself, but I'm glad that people are still aware of the situation, but they're not talking about it anymore.
How about like NCT Tail?
Yale,
Jail. We
ugh,
censor the
F
jail
him.
situation.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I pretty much said everything, at least like on my own Discord, what I wanted to say about it, which is
Yeah,
basically,
you also did that community tab that perfectly sum up your points that you talk about in the
yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, basically, I feel that, um, I don't know, like, I feel that it went by a little too fast and quiet, like out of nowhere, when the issue was apparently going on for like months and months or even years. And he was apparently already like requested to come to the police office in like June, and we heard about it like 3 or 4 months
August.
later.
I think we heard it in August.
Oh, was it? I thought it was like an autumn kind of like situation.
No, it was in the summer.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was like because we got like updates in autumn as well. I feel that it was like finally like things coming out, like oh that they confirmed like oh it wasn't this, it wasn't that, but like the victim wasn't like a male, or the victim wasn't like a minor or something like that. But what annoyed me is that people just like try to milk it out for like some tea, and they will just like make up like any sort of things or like reshare any
I think
misinformation that just
the
made it
only
so much worse for the victim.
I think my only issue that was that people that were confirming like the disinformation that it's confirmed now that the victim wasn't a minor is that people were saying, "Oh, she's 18 years old. Oh, she's not a minor anymore." Girl, in Korea, the legal age of
Yeah,
adulthood is 19 years old.
yeah.
It's not 18. It's not 21. It's 19. It's
And
18
also
years old a
there's a
minor in
difference
Korea.
between like also like there's different ages of consent in different countries, and I feel like a
Yeah,
lot of people who say they like K-pop, they don't inform themselves on like these basic things.
especially in when we're talking about like serious issues like this, like we don't have to sensationalize. Like there's a person behind. There's
Yeah.
behind the victims. There's a person.
Yeah, I literally felt sick, not gonna lie.
Thankfully, on TikTok, people were like, stop streaming NCT for now, sell or destroy the Dale marriage. Like
Yeah,
I
I
found
hope
that ironically, unironically restoring for me. Not
I
gonna lie.
yeah.
I
I
know it seems
feel
a little bit extreme, like destroy merch and stuff that you invested money, but you don't have to support someone who's objectively a piece of shit.
yeah. The whole situation was kind of like a flashback for me as well, because I previously already stand EXO as well, and there was a situation with a member there as well with Chris, where he turned
Yeah,
out to have done something real bad I cannot mention here. But yeah, basically it was like for me it was kind of like a flashback. It's like, oh, okay. So yet again, like some group I really respected. It's like one single like douchebag member has to ruin it for literally everyone else. My heart really went out to all the other members that potentially didn't know of anything. And the next thing you know, like your best friend and coworker is just like going to jail for something so unhinged. And like imagine having to like I know like Jaeon was supposed to like promote and stuff, like imagine just being told like oh I know that they canceled it at some point, but like that's just ruined the whole experience for them.
yeah. Especially with the whole bunch of information that was coming out at the time, like the leaked pictures and stuff that he wasn't like recovering from health issues. That I think that was what SM said that why he wasn't
Oh yeah,
performing and
the
stuff.
cover up.
The
I
cover
really
of
hated
that.
that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with SM Entertainment. I thought like the reign under Isuman was pretty bad.
and
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
I'm so sorry, Ninko.
and yeah, I also like the comment that Nico keeps saying. I used to be a huge fan of Chris Wu until what he done. Why were people trying to like rewrite history of oh you should have known all along? Nobody knew all along.
Oh
Hell,
yeah, the fandom blaming is insane.
yeah, hell, I even say that some of the members might not know what was happening behind closed doors.
Yeah. The fact that people were I mean, it's okay to, like, question it from a neutral perspective, just to ask, like, just in general, like, is it known whether the other members were aware at some point what was going on? But to, like, straight up, like, accuse someone straight up of, like, "Oh, they must have known." Like, that's really weird. That's really weird behavior.
Super weird.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we're done with the serious opinions. Let's move on to
Oh, for
something more
real?
lighthearted to lighten the mood. Okay, I have a comment that has several of them, and they're mostly music related.
Mhm.
Okay, one. Why are people expecting 7-year-old K-pop artist quality out of acts that came out 2 or less year ago? Listen, sometimes we don't expect quality, but when they give us, we expect to at least a level of consistency with said quality.
Yeah. I feel like quality has nothing to do with like being new, because the point is that they train prior for before debut to debut. So at debut, it's like legit to kind of expect something. Like surely it doesn't have to be perfect or like their best song ever. But I feel like if you're still struggling to a severe degree at debut or like 1 or 2 years in, then you're just like, I don't know, like maybe not that talented. I hate to say that. I know people hate like when people say that, but
Ooh,
like sometimes
tomato, tomato, tomato,
it's
tomato.
it's true. It's true.
An example I always put on like rookies that came out of the bag, like the same quality is always Billy. I know Billy isn't for everyone. I understand that completely, wholeheartedly. But
I love
Billy,
Billy.
I don't think Billy has in the 3 years that they've debuted because this week, yeah, this week is their third year. No, last month was their 3 year anniversary. I don't
Hmm.
think they have given us a back comeback.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't like everything they've done, but if I'm taking my subjectivity aside, they've never objectively like declined anywhere. I will say the last few title tracks were a choice of the last album. I was like, oh, there were definitely better songs as B-sides, but yeah, that's the never-ending debate of like, oh, some B-side should have been title track.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry, Ninguk. This is a live in a kind of a test the waters kind of live for StreamYard. I don't know how to raise the mic volume for the next live. I hope I can change that. So don't worry.
Okay, okay. Am I
Um,
like extremely loud then? I hope not.
no, your volume is perfect. I think I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
sounding a little bit too low.
Yeah, and you had moments where you were just like off the mic, but then when you were at the mic, it was okay for me.
Mhm. Yeah, another example that I have of like people giving us quality for when they were rookies, I think it's Everglow. I know the opinion of Everglow has soured a lot, but they were
Yeah, but
cooking when they were rookies.
true. Yeah, true. Oh, what about like Reseen or like Resin?
Love, 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 love
I
them,
mean,
love them.
just because you're new, it doesn't like make an excuse for like actually like having real Nugu material like work to. I mean, sometimes they sing great, but the instrumentation is just like very poor, like the mixing, and sometimes it's just the way other way around. Like it's like very like okay production and or like even great production, but then the vocals just like, oh, imagine if they had singing classes. Like, and that's the problem with like newly debating the debating
Debuting.
debuting sorry, debating groups. We are newly debating. This is a debate stream, okay?
But we know where you're
Yeah,
coming from. People who submitted
yeah.
this, we know. Like don't put rookie idols like at red velvet level of standard, like performing music, vocals, etc., etc. Danny,
Oh, hi, it's Danny. Hi.
Danny, you're here! Oh my gosh! Wait, I'm fangirling. My bestie's here. Give me a second. Okay,
Okay,
now I'm
okay.
calm.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, but yeah, as we were saying, don't. We know where you're coming from, but at the same time, if you're giving us quality, at least keep it consistent. Like
True.
another example of a rookie that we didn't expect nothing and they give us everything was Lusambo. Like music wise,
Oh, yeah. And then it turned out to be great.
yeah, Lusambo low key best post Luna act.
Yeah, agree, agree.
Like Confessions, Hello. That song
That
turned
was
me into
really
a les.
cute. Yeah.
That song turned me into an honorary lesbian. I can tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well,
Yeah.
next opinion. Fiola has my favorite female solo music this year. I don't know. That song came and went. I think it was well produced, especially because it was the only WGSN content we had this year. But I don't know. It
Yeah.
wasn't memorable.
I will say that I completely missed like whatever if they released anything. Was it you mean like Sola's work or
Yeah, her solo debut.
I feel like I experienced it at some point, but maybe just like in one of those weeks where a lot was like released, or when I was just like really busy or like not in the mindset. And I have seen it on a lot of rankings score really high at the time, like monthly rankings in K-pop on KTube. But I don't know, it just didn't grab me. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't grab me.
Yeah,
I feel like in overall, if I can be spicy, I feel like in overall this wasn't a strong female solo year.
yeah. The most
I mean,
my
and
favorite
that's
solo
Chungha.
song was from Chongha, and it wasn't her
Yeah,
main comeback.
Chungha.
It was her B side.
Oh my god, that was delicious. Thank you. Thank you, gobbling it up.
Wait, give me a second. The microwave is ringing. Give me a second.
Hey. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Oh gosh, does this mean I have to entertain everyone all alone or no? um, yeah, if yeah, Chungha did amazing, but I feel like the Eeny Meeny song, I just don't know why that was the title track. It
Me
wasn't bad,
neither.
but it was a choice.
No, for me it was a questionable choice. Like we
Mm,
waited almost 2 years for a comeback, and this is what you're giving us. You are Chungha. Do
yeah.
better.
I feel like that was a cute B-side at most.
I
I
will not
also
spoil who my favorite solo was this year,
ooh, now I need to
but
know.
I think my favorite solo run out of the whole year, I think it was either Yubin, that new girl that is releasing
Oh,
Taeyeon
yeah, yeah.
inspired songs, or Bebe Yana. One of
Oh,
them
babe.
two.
Oh my god, baby Yana. Oh my god, she's my baby. Oh my god, icy on my neck. That was the drop of the beat that had Itaewon clubs shaking. Oh my god.
The Itaewon clubs were definitely shaking in June.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was like the summer hit, I guess.
We keep calling songs summer hits.
True, yeah, yeah, I can see that. But I feel like they could have like used a song that was kind of in the middle, but I agree with Danny there. It's just like imagine having to sing that constantly, like week after week.
I don't think this song vocally is that demanding, especially considering two other Chungha songs, but I think this is her most difficult choreo to date. And that's saying something.
I mean, to be fair, that it isn't it like that most groups these days do like 90% like pre-recorded anyway. So like if Chonga did that just to like dance better and like not strain her voice, then so be it. We all know she can sing live. It's not like she has to like prove anything.
Totally, totally. Next opinion. 10 comebacks
Yes.
had potential. I felt like the scary-ish concept he tried on was watered down. It almost felt like he was trying on a wig.
What?
A wig!
Oh,
Like something he's
trying on a
not.
wig. Oh wow. What did you think of that?
I love Nightwalker. If 10 came up in me at night, I would be like, hey, how are you?
You can you can walk at me.
I think it was a good song. Like,
It,
completely honest, I think it was a good song.
I kind of remember it, but it wasn't on my playlist, so I just kind of forgot. I do remember it being great though.
What else did the NCT members release in solos? Mark had some things, but I don't remember much. Oh, Yuta.
Oh my, oh yes. Oh, sorry. I will not stop talking if we start talking about this.
What song are we talking about? 10th solo, Danny. It's called Nightwalker. So good. I think it's a really good song, but
Oh yeah, like NCT solos.
and now when we're talking about deviating to NCT solos, I think Yuta had the best.
Oh my god, I'm so that was like a I'm so glad I found the album to like get it physically as well. I regret nothing. The thing is that like
Oh
Lucembo and Utah were
yeah.
kind of in the same boat for me. Like I
Oh
thought
yeah.
that both like Utah and Lucembo were like, oh, and who's going to sing? And then they sang, and I was like, oh, it was actually good. I take it
Who
back.
who was going to sing? Olivia and Hyunjin. Who was
Some
going
of
to
them
sing?
were
Yuta
great.
was screaming on that album.
Oh my god, Utah just I'm sorry, why is he not on the like lead vocal line?
For real. Also,
Plus, I feel like the one song was really like towards SM Entertainment, like I'm not the criminal, I'm just a prisoner. Like don't treat me like a criminal.
Also, something that I realized recently is that why not SM it's giving their Japanese like comebacks and stuff like promotion on Japan, or give him like an opening, an ending on an a popular anime.
Mm.
They used to do that a lot in second and third gen. Not the third, the first.
Yeah, I feel like they're focusing a lot on Korean like OSTs with like the vocal lineup and also Jill and wait, who else? Yeah, mostly like Doyoung. So like
I
very
like
much
the
promoted.
Jaehyun solo. I like the Jaehyun solo stuff at the moment. I don't remember what
Oh
it
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like. I'll have to come back to that.
I feel like they're promoting Jaeon mostly towards like the US, like in like international audiences, but from the West.
I don't blame them for it though.
Can I be real about Utah? Like I have to like also say this in public because I know I kept saying it like in private places, but I feel like actually NCT is holding back Utah. It's not the other way around. Like am I
Ooh.
problematic? I don't know. That man should have had a
Ooh.
solo for like years already. I feel like he's like kind of like the Taeyeon of SNSD for me. Like he's the strongest solo by far.
You are cooking for real, for real.
I'm deep frying.
They saw big success and knew Jaehyun was the only one who could compete with him.
True, it's true.
I'ma be real
Actually,
beast
people said it
solos
before,
are
like at the
myth.
beginning of NCT, when people were like, "Oh, can Yuta even sing? Why does he always have like two lines? He probably can sing. Like, what does he do apart from being hot?"
I think the success of by Karina will probably have a solo debut in 2025, and the three other ESTA members will follow. Yeah, I do not
Ooh,
think so. I
are
do
we
not
doing
think
K-pop
so.
predictions?
We could,
Oh my god! Oh,
we
fireworks
could
started when I said that.
start start doing your foreign idols like people challenge failed.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! That's savage. That's so true.
Okay, next opinion. For I don't buy with most of CB1's music this year, so you can stay.
Oh, like Zero Base One.
Yeah,
Okay. I actually like Good So Bad, or I think that's the title because that's like in my top 100 somewhere. Oh, spoilers.
give us exclusive, give us exclusive.
The
No, yeah.
exclusive,
Um,
only at Choose Channel.
they released Feel the Pop and they released Good So Bad, right?
I, they also had like some Japanese stuff, and I feel like they did a
Oh,
lot more. They did like a whole bunch of stuff this year.
Yura Yura, Yura
Yeah,
Yura.
Yura.
Oh, I like that song. It was so cute.
I also like Sweat, but it's kind of like was that like a guilty pleasure? Like you'll never see it on my list, but like it's in my head.
SM will be stupid to not give Karina her solo debut. SM is
Yeah.
stupid in general. Don't expect much from them.
I kind of like want like duo projects from aespa, like two members together. Like it's kind of like Serene project.
Give us more Serene. Where is what is it called? Where is my Joy solo comeback?
I feel like Yeti is also still owed one, right? Because she's the only one who hasn't properly gotten one.
Yeah, give me my Jerry solo debut. Even if it's a single album, make it the best single album I've ever heard.
You want more OSTs?
Okay, next opinion. I wish Isna had their mini be full of new song this time around. For what? For the songs to still be mid?
Wait, I didn't properly hear that one.
I wish Isna had their mini album be full of new songs this time around. For
True,
what?
yeah,
Their
true,
songs,
yeah.
their songs to still be mid.
I mean, it's kind of stand. Also, hi, Sora.
Hi Sora.
It's kind of standard for a lot of survival shows to like have some songs of the survival, but then the version of the final group. I'm not really mad at it, but yeah, I kind of like expected the new stuff to be better. Not gonna lie.
I'm still mad that we didn't have a Kepler version of You Plus Me. I will never get
Oh
over that.
yeah, You Plus Me was the song for me in that series.
Like Jungkook, Shana, yeah, and Shana were kicked out of their teams. May was the only relevant cherry bullet. How did my tweet go?
Oh my gosh, Cherry Bullet. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I had a moment.
We missed you, cherry bullet. No, don't worry. Don't worry that you're late. Not a fan of Isna debut. It's still the Teddy usual style. Thank you. Someone who gets me. Thank you. Me and Teddy, I swear. That
Yeah.
man.
I don't know why his because that's the thing because I used to be kind of a Teddy defender because the formula worked for me for like so many YG groups back in the day, early Gen, sorry, late Gen 2, like in Gen 3 was all Gucci, like all fine, and then until like Gen 4, it started to kind of like crumble. I feel like they kept like grabbing from the old stash, and then it's still sounding like everything they release comes from that that era. It's like everything sounds like it's coming from 10 years ago.
Oh, don't worry, Kep. Oh my gosh, sorry, I had to go help my parents with something. Don't worry. What we're talking about? We're talking about Isna and the Teddy formula. How their
Yeah,
debut was probably one of the most disappointing things this year.
and it's like with every single Teddy related or like a YG related group, I'm just every single time like, oh, like like that was the debut. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, formulas in pop music are everywhere, like literally everywhere. But
Yeah.
don't make it like rehash of the last song that you made. You can still use that formula, but be creative with that formula. You can bend the rules a little bit.
I mean, just take the formula, but use a formula that's appropriate in 2024 and not in like 2014.
Yeah,
It sounds very like outdated. Like maybe update your stash of like sound samples that you take from.
money mula. Not the money, not the money mula. But yeah, we keep
It's true.
beating at that horse with Teddy. Okay, next opinion. Well, I think BB suits the kind of sexy-ish, mature maybe is the better word. I wish they expanded on what genres they do in this mature concept. I felt like when they do release, sh- it felt like the same as Maniac minus the theatrics. I don't know, controversial. I think Shoes is a better song than Maniac.
Ooh, I'm very conflicted. I really actually like BBs. But they have some very weak songs and they have a very like confusing discography, which I kind of like wish that they um took something or a few things that were good and like stick to it.
I think they took a lot of the different parts of their discography, like the retro sound of their discography a lot, and tried to mature it in quotation marks. I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
chat is so cute right now.
Yeah, we don't see each other a lot because I don't do lives a lot.
You know what to do now.
Yeah, I know what to do now.
People missed you. People missed each other.
Yeah, Christmas help us bring us together.
Quizmas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
But yeah, I still don't know what to do with Vivis. Like they are like conceptually really strong, but I do wish it's kind of like this, like similar to S Bike. I kind of like wish that they like really made a sound for themselves instead of like trying whatever and then see what sticks.
Yeah, it feels sometimes that they're more style over substance.
I feel like the mature concepts do suit them, but I feel like it's more leaning in toward like elegant. Like that suits them more.
I'm making one of my 20 New Year's resolutions to live stream every Saturday evening this year, so we can all talk about K-pop all the time. For
Oh,
real,
that
that
would
will
be
be so much fun.
great. I know like because I had like contact with Danny like prior with like a different friend group, and then I was like estranged from the French friend group. So I hope we're still like all still good and stuff. So I sometimes get like really nervous about like when you leave a friend group, but like that one person that didn't really do anything to you, and I was like, oh, I hope we're still good. It's like
Oh, don't worry, Danny doesn't hold any grudges. Well, unless
okay.
you're a stay,
Oh,
unless you're a stay or a toxic one ho auntie.
oh, really? Wait. Oh, wow.
One
Okay,
ho
we.
is
I need to get Denny back again in my group. Then, like, you're welcome here. Choose
Danny
there
is
as
the cute.
well.
Danny is the cutest person alive. For real, for real. He's like a teddy
Okay.
bear.
Are we going to adopt Denny?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, great. I will do. I mean, Danny, if you're up for it, like I have a Discord, like not to promote myself on someone else's channel, but like you're welcome.
Hey, I plug my PayPal. I plug my Ko-fi on my episode. You can do it.
Oh no, I'm scared because this is your moment. This is your channel. This is your peak.
No, for real. If you want to have more fun out of YouTube and contact with me or sue me, you can follow on her channel or join to her Discord server. It's so much fun. If you have
It's too lazy
serious
for a
conver-
hit mood. Oh, yeah, because I honestly never had, like, a poor exchange with Danny, like, ever, and then it was just, like like, a mutual friend was, like, really pissed at me, and I was like, "Okay, well, bye.
yes, let's
I'll miss you."
adopt another Danny. I'll send it to you, Danny. Don't worry.
Awesome, good, good, okay. It's, like, we have, like, such a good group going on with, like, also, like, a bunch of K-tubers, so
We have
it's really good.
Bia, my girl Bia. We have also Anika from Hoshining,
Mhm.
and we also have a special guest that we won't reveal,
Oh,
but he's big
mystery.
mystery.
Oh, that I always read that as, like, Neo got my back from, like, that one, like, NCT, teaser for the year that they have.
Okay, we have more opinions. I think
Oh,
these are
yes.
from Danny because
Ooh.
one, it has good grammar, and two, they're thoughtful. Thoughtful for me and a lot of people because he actually gave us his takes. Okay, Jay Park made a decision of using OnlyFans by himself. Sure, we can judge him for using OnlyFans to gain money and other benefits, but I don't think him making an OnlyFans account is ridiculous per se. After all, it's his life and he's legal enough to do it. He knows what sells and what doesn't. This chose to trust himself into that space. Honestly, yeah. Also,
Wait, who?
Jay Park.
Oh, do we even talk? Like, I'm just do I even talk? I let you talk.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, people should do with their body what they want, and people leak some of the videos on Twitter, and I've saw them against my will.
Okay.
I've saw them against my will, but he only mainly uses it to promote his music in a very racy way. But he uses to
I
promote his
mean,
music. Like, is it ethical? That's up to the person to decide.
yeah, I mean, if you're a consenting adult, live your best, like, can I say that, like, whole life? I don't
The
know how
cute.
PG friendly we are here.
We are PG-14.
Yeah, we're
Okay, next
peachy.
one. If everyone who's known for making controversial K-pop takes go to Blue Sky, just know that what they can complain about Blue Sky turning toxic. You're part of the issue here. No notes? Perfect.
Great, great.
We allow so much of rage bait content on TikTok and Twitter. Like, cut that shit out on Blue Sky. Let us be in peace.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was safe on Blue Sky, and then I saw people exactly post the same things that people escape for on Twitter. I was like, why are you posting it here then if you're escaping?
Ooh, this one I like. Three. There's a time and place for cattiness of K-pop fans. Don't turn it into a war zone whenever you don't want to get your way. Ooh.
What do you mean? Like, there's a place for cattiness? Like, and ideally, you
Yeah,
should
to be
always just
messy.
like
To
just
be
behave.
messy.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
to be
like, oh
messy.
yeah, yeah, just gotta like girls be messy, okay?
Yeah, girlies be messy like my lives. That
Messiana.
that that is for real. I will lick a donut. I will take somebody's man.
I mean, sometimes I have to grab your wig and you grab mine, and then we're both bald.
For real.
But it's only over music opinion. It's like if it's anything else, we behave.
Yeah. Mainly we behave over everything else, but
Oh, I
I don't.
thought it says Pokemon thirst traps. I was like, wait,
Oh, oh, this one is controversial for Sumi. Here's a non-toxic K-pop opinion. Stan Huning Bahi. Like Bahi is my girl. We share birthdays. I will defend her.
I'm pretty neutral on Bahia.
Yeah, I know you're neutral on Bahi, but
But if she's
I
your
know you
girl,
can.
I will support you.
I know you consider her a dozen in the context of Kepler. Still, I don't mind that you do.
The thing for me in like when I first saw Bahi, sorry if I mispronounce her name, it's difficult for me.
I
The
just
thing
say
is,
Bahi. I just say
yeah,
Bahi, not
Bahi is
Bahi.
yeah,
I know it's
yeah. Okay, okay. I was like, am I doing it wrong? The thing is that I thought that originally was she was like way too like socially anxious to even be on a stage because she didn't feel natural like expressing her emotions on a stage at all. But I think that she does earn her spot in Kepler. I will say, like, she was not really on my list of like oh man, she should have been in there. But I feel like she also doesn't deserve to be like dropped from Kepler final lineup because out of like a lot of people, she actually has potential to grow towards like a lead vocalist. And that's kind of like what you need in a group that people who can sing. So, you know,
if you would have asked me in the moment when was the Girls Planet finale, I would have told you no, but he doesn't deserve to be in Kepler. Jurina was so much better. Sean was so much better. I know Sean is in Billy. I thank goodness for that. Even Maya or Shana will earn her spot better. But now I'm like, but he's good. Like she's a decent performer. She's a decent vocalist. She's a good dancer in my opinion.
yeah, I think it's just unfortunate that in the moment of the audition show itself, like she needed like one more year to develop, ideally. So it was like kind of like a big like gamble to put her in, because she was vocally like at most like a decent like just regular vocalist, like nowhere anything near like lead vocals or anything. She was like for me an extremely poor performer because she was often very stiff, very nervous, couldn't like express herself properly. But I think that she like changed a lot. Like she really worked hard to prove herself. So I think if people were still to say like, oh, she should have like never been in the group, like you're wrong. I'm saying that
I
you're
think
wrong.
second place was still a lot for her. Like, and that moment, I still do think that her second place was a little bit too high, but I don't think she didn't earn her place in Kepler.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't on my list at least. Like my Kepler looked very different.
My Kepler had Bora on it. I can tell you that.
The vocal queen.
Yeah, to me, it's like a little Leah. She has improved immensely over the years, but in a group that with really great dancers and Czechian vocals, it can be difficult for her to really shine. Yeah, yeah,
True,
I can
yeah.
agree with that. Okay, next opinion. most K-pop stands probably don't have great vocals, nor great dancing, nor decent rapping skills. Don't expect that from an industry that does pop adjacent music. Ooh.
And no, no, like pop music can still be talented singers. Like I know it's like not we're not doing gospel or anything, but like you can still expect like singers to sing or like rappers to rap or dancers to dance. It's your only job. Like what do you expect? Like be just like not doing your only job?
I think if you are gifted, like for example, you're a kind of average vocalist, you're not a rapper, but you're a fantastic dancer, why and fantastic performer, why you shouldn't be in a group? Because if the only thing you're contributing to a group it's only visuals, then you're better off as a model or as an actor, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
because you get the kind of like the Sakura situation where someone can just like dance really well, but otherwise, I'm so sorry, I have to like say, like doesn't
Thank
contribute to the
you, by the
group
way.
vocally. Um, and but to be fair, like in Sakura's defense, she is learning to sing slowly currently at the moment, and I will say like she is progressing. So we must like not like I don't know shut her down before even having tried. But yeah, I'm saying like we don't all yeah, exactly, like Danny just said it, like we don't all have to be like Whitney, Mariah, Celine, Cher, etc. But there is like at least like maybe sing to a basic degree. At least don't sound like you're a dying cat.
Yeah, be able to carry a tune while you dance. It's basically your job.
I mean, as long
And
as they can sing it on the album, I'm good. Like I don't even care for live performances.
for me, I do care for the live vocal aspect because eventually those groups will be on tour, and like you cannot be lip syncing your whole tour. That you're better off being in only the music show stages or Mama or something like that. Because if
I
I'm
mean,
going to pay you to see you in a tour, I expect some live vocals, not the whole thing to be lip sync. And I
I
know
feel
there's a
like
time and
it's
place for different type of performances, but I don't know. It's just my take.
yeah, no, that's valid. That's absolutely valid. I think for like tours for me are different because it feels more like we're having a family gathering of some sorts. Um where not as in like oh it's small and it's like local or anything, but as in like we're just hanging out with the idols. It feels like very personal. It's just like if they make a mistake, they make a mistake. It's not that deep. It's just a concert. It's not like they're recording for like a very like important thing that matters like way more. Um yeah, but yeah, that's just like how I feel about concerts. I know like some people expect like concert being like the most effort an idol can do, but that's like really hard to pull off for like so many songs and like so many nights in a row.
Oh no, I don't think that they were here in the moment. I think they were probably watching at some point, but I don't think they commented on the live chat. Well, we have two more opinions and we're good to go because I really want to eat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Continue. I was done by the way. I'm good.
Stop speculating who's dating who. This is getting out of hand here. Do not ship real people. That's all I have to say about that.
I don't know. I feel like you can jokingly ship, but like as long as you're not like, and maybe like that's a fun little thing on like your friend group kind of stuff. Or like hidden in some fan fiction, but like just don't like put that on main or like where the idols can see it.
Yeah.
Or
And
like don't at least like don't convince other people that it's real. Like you can never claim that that's real when you don't know that's real.
yeah, totally. Well, last opinion. 2024 was actually a great year for K-pop and music in general. The people that says otherwise just haven't listened to a lot of music. Sue me, defend yourself. They're coming for you.
Wait, hold on. Which sorry, I missed the beginning.
2024 was actually a great year for K-pop and music in general. Sue me,
Oh,
they're coming.
oh.
They're coming for your wig. They're coming
Do,
for your wig. For real, for
um,
real.
is this someone who's only on TikTok?
No, 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 no. This is some of my subscribers. I,
I
I
mean, they
said
could also be on
unfiltered.
TikTok. I'm just saying.
I said unfiltered for a reason.
The thing is that, um, well, they're not coming for me. Like they're embarrassing themselves. Like I'm sorry. Like, this is a real stream. I'm keeping it real. Like, if you're going to argue that music got better in 2024, then please, by all means, Google. Like, a lot of music production channels are complaining, like, why is music declining like every single year? Especially because of the TikTok trends that every single song has to be like 2 minutes something. We're like cutting off bridges. We're cutting off expenses for like vocal training.
We're even cutting off
Um,
intros of
we're cutting
songs.
off everything. Like, I don't know, but what is next? Like, idols like farting for 1 minute and it goes viral?
Some of the songs actually sound like that.
Like, I legit, like, I will say that November was a great era. March, like February, March was good, but the rest of like 2024, K-pop was a struggle. I swear to God, like I had to like scrape the whole discography of K-pop to remotely find like what, like 130 songs.
I guess oh
I mean,
wait a
yeah,
minute.
true.
I, some of the songs that I've listed, because I tend to list a lot of the things of the comebacks that for my two balls Hall of Fame. Some songs had 2 to 4 songs, like title tracks only. Like that was embarrassing.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like the thing is that the B-sides usually aren't that like stressed, but the choices for title track, I don't know.
Oh no. Kep had the live like delayed. I don't know for how much. Well,
Wait, what is
guys,
it?
I think that will be it for today's live.
Oh no! But yeah, your food. I
I know,
understand.
I know.
We
I
should do
have
this
to leave.
the other time as well. I mean, I'm fine if you like ask other people too. Obviously.
No, I will continue to do lives with you for real, for real. It's always a
Oh
pleasure to talk with you, girl. And I'm your
no!
I'm your burrito after all.
Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed. Oh my god, you're such. Oh my god, you're so. Oh my god, I want to squeeze you.
Don't squeeze me. I'm
Oh,
super
true. You
fragile.
shouldn't like squeeze burritos. Oh, but
You
yeah,
can
enjoy your food. Thank you so much for having me, and also chat. Like chat's been amazing.
the chat it has been so much fun. For real, for real.
It's giving life. K-Troop live streaming is back.
Always, always thankful to be able to communicate with you guys. Um, yeah, tell me if you like the StreamYard setup. I will try to modify it whenever I can. This live will obviously be up. I don't like privatizing my lives. And by the way, thanks to me for joining us here. I know you felt kind of tired today to join us, but always, girl, always so
Oh,
thankful for giving me
anything
this
for you.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Well, that
You're so amazing to
well,
stream with.
oh, thank you to you too. Well, that will be it for today's live stream. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. I don't know what you guys celebrate.
Merry Crisis.
Merry Christmas for real, for real. Well, that will be it. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you guys soon in new videos on the workings. Don't worry.